Good afternoon from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Tuesday, September 13, 2016. Another milestone is behind us. I have spent all day yesterday and about 60% of today so far stripping the varnish from the 46 U22 topsides. There wasn't a whole lot of varnish on the topsides. It came off easily and there's just a lot of topside. And as we scan down, you can see that the one pleasant discovery is that the wood itself, the joints, the fasteners, the bungs are really in great shape. So we're finished, and now we can just bleacher and stainer and begin varnishing. Well, not quite. I think if you look right in front of you, you see sort of a blotchy area. And if we scan down, you see that a lot of the coloration is really quite uneven. So what's that? Something wrong? Well, let's walk around, missing the warning bucket that we have on the shaft of one of our clamps. What we have done so far, or what I have done so far, is manage to get the varnish off and to begin extracting stain from the mahogany. And if you'll look right here, I think it will be visible. After removing the stain, and we have another video up that runs you through the process of cleaning the remaining residual stain out of the wood after you're finished varnishing. This section right in here, you can see it ends about here and starts to look blotchy again and dark. I've gone over about 5 times, and the process involves applying a very thin coat of Circa 1850 heavy body paint remover to the surface, and then using one of our most aggressive stainless steel pot scrubbers, and you just work and work and work until the wood is dry, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. And in the end, you'll have a result that, rather than, and I think this side in some ways, this is the starboard side, shows the residual varnish as quite intense in some boards and not so much in others. So after a little break, I'll be back at it this afternoon with Circa 1850 and pot scrubbers in hand. And it's, well, it's a 22-foot boat, but in fact, with the curvature, the top sides along the gunnels are probably 23 feet. And we've got a lot of freeboard, which is great for having her out in the water, not so great for doing the scrubbing. And while we're here, I'd like to report on the progress John has made since we last had an update on the Bright U22. He has fabricated the new bottom bow. What's still remaining is that the bottom bow is tallest here, and as you can see from this scribe line, dives down until it's even with the chine frame. So he must, with using his belt sander, take this down so that it is not proud the way it is now. The first of the replacement corner brackets has been roughed in. That is the port side. The one that will end up on the starboard side has not been fabricated as yet. And then, as you can see, this is the beginning of that fabrication. The piece we took out is right here, and as you can see, there is just not very much left of it. It was ready to be replaced. We save every cutoff from these big oak planks because you don't buy FAS grade air dried oak for nothing, and so we try to use every single scrap and put them back in the boat to good purpose. So as I leave you this afternoon, top sides are clean. We're starting to fabricate the transom framing, and it won't be long before we have a series of frames built. And once they're built and are in place, that would be, of course, after triple coats of clear penetrating epoxy sealer and several coats of bilge paint, and then they will be installed. Too many people get in a hurry and they've got them all made, and so they just put them in and then do the CPES and the bilge paint afterwards. Well, what happens to those two faces that are touching one another at the bilge stringers and at the chine frame? They have to be painted and sealed thoroughly, all sides, before they are assembled. So, thank you so much. We'll be back to you soon. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.